Cutter Gauthier, Jackson Lacombe around the horn for Seneca. He's hurried up by Bouchard. Seneca slot pass. Chari says no on Cutter Gauthier. Left and back of the goal, Matthias Ekholm for Bouchard. Not out, held in by Lacombe. Snapped around beautifully. Kreider, Granlund right in, and he scores! Mikael Granlund on the short side of Tristan Jarry. 16:36 left to go in period one. Anahayim breaks the ice.
This power play, just snapping the puck around. You can see great job there to protect the puck. And that was the first chance on Jarry. They know where their outs are. They know the importance of getting pucks back. That's Kreider and Granlund down low. But as this works up across, again, you're going to see some heads-up plays, and what a shot.
What a bullet from Granlund, and great execution, Jody, right here. That puck's at least got to be high, right? If you're a defenseman trying to keep that thing in, if it's wobbling, if it's high, it's going to be tougher. If not, it's clean execution.
Good defensive play by Evan Bouchard to negate that. Janmark out to center. Gain the zone, Frederick through the middle, Lazar. Frederick stopped by Husso. Draisaitl now. Here comes McDavid. Right in! And it's sent across with Husso down and out. Bouchard. Now McDavid again. Draisaitl in tight. McDavid shouldered down by Husso. Bouchard and Draisaitl work a play here. Waiting is Nugent Hopkins out in front. Tapped in! In his office. It's a power play goal, and the Oilers have tied it.
Double minor. The top unit gets back. But look at Hyman. He's going to be right on that back post. Everybody knows it. He's just hanging out there, and offensive zone time gives him that luxury to be able to hang there. He gets inside position on Trouba. Trouba knows what's coming here. He's on the backside of Hyman. He's just waiting to take his stick. He goes for the stick, and Hyman's second whack at that puck beats Husso.
There's just too many threats, Jody. Too many guys to look at. If you're a penalty killer, you've got 97 always in mind. And Draisaitl.
Give him a little heads up that Trouba was coming as well. You know, Tom Wilson tells guys now that as he goes to hit them, he'll say heads up before he
Yes, never did that for me.
Killorn on the doorstep, he scores! Alex Killorn out of nowhere. Picks up the loose puck. 55 seconds into period two. Anahayim back on top.
The key to this winning stretch that they're on is just get it to a good area and create pressure. You can see the race is won. That's Paling. But what a play by him. I mean, that's a tough angle pass. You got to put it around the corner of the net. This is a heads-up play as he just spins off the check. And then leave it to Killorn.
The finish is beautiful. The issue, 3 jerseys, 1, 2, 3, Oilers behind. You can have guys there. You can have bodies there.
Lacombe with a shot, a headhunter high, goes by Moore and out. There's McDavid. He's onside. He's in. He's thrown it again. And a penalty will be called. We'll see. Is it a penalty or a penalty shot? It's a penalty shot.
To get out. And then, as he got back in the play, Trouba just denies him completely from his...
Mano a mano on Ville Husso. McDavid will swoop in. Shut down by Husso.
Face the best power play in the NHL, but take a look at this, Joe.
Yeah, he goes way wide, and Husso there didn't really make a move until Connor McDavid hit the blue line, and then he locked it in right there at the top of his crease. I don't know if Husso was guessing one way, but he found that puck.
Wallman angles along the boards. Got along the dasher. Judas has a tough time. It's slung out in front. Reset by the Oilers. Draisaitl. Emberson. Stastny. A tip. Chris Kapanen was staked out. It might have glanced off Zellweger out in front. It'll be Spencer Stastny's first goal as an Oiler. They've tied it.
Well, the Oilers get set up in the offensive zone here. You can see that net front presence, but that's just a play towards the net. Draisaitl's off to the left. You can see him over there. I'm not sure what Ville Husso is upset about here.
Yeah, but Bolson, he's way outside. And you can tell Stastny, he didn't like the look of the shot that he was going to have.
Nugent Hopkins gave it away to Alex Killorn. Two-time Cup winner at Tampa Bay coughed it up. Nugent Hopkins walled off it by Paling. Here comes McDavid. Ekholm. Matthias Ekholm was in the tower out in front. 7 by 7. That's the goal. The Oilers have a 1-goal lead.
As an Edmonton Oiler, he's going to get the puck. Now Paley's going to come off the bench. Look at him, direct. But Nugent Hopkins is so intelligent. Little chip play to the right man, Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid slides that across and at home to defenseman. He's going to make that play, but he's going to go to the net. And that pushes everything back, and he's just got to deflect that in.
The thinnest of margins on every play. You pointed out the Nugent Hopkins play, the little touch by Ekholm, and once again, there's no time.
Ekholm in control of it. Paling will step in, stumble. A jailbreak here for Nurse. Nurse right in for a shot. He scores! A short side stinger by Darnell Nurse. 12:26 left to go in the second period.
Getting blown wide open. It's any mistake you're going to make. And right here, unfortunately, Paling gets a little ahead of himself, but Nurse has got all time and space. He checks his options, and he takes his number one, and that's the short side here.
A great job with the eyes, Jody, to sort of keep Husso at bay, but that's twofold. There was a mistake by Paling, but it was the fact Lacombe gave it to him, and he was heading up the ice.
Start a breakout. Minchikov will pin it back in his own zone. Good forechecking pressure here by the Oilers as it comes out through center. Seneca looks around. The pass outside the line. Here come the Oilers again. It's Ekholm. Right in. He scores! When it rains, it pours!
Any night you don't want to turn the puck over 6 feet inside the blue line, and there Seneca tries to force it. You can see why. At the line change, it's getting wide, and time and space. How about that Chapman? Forget the short side. Husso's there. That top corner, far side's wide open.
It should have been a 2-on-1 the other way, but Ekholm closed so quickly at 6'5" in the read that he...
39 seconds left in the power play. Lacombe, one-timer. Seneca rejected by Tristan Jarry. Seneca again. Granlund holding. Shooting one. He scores! Mikael Granlund with his second goal tonight. It's a power play goal.
Just to clear the puck. And keep an eye on Seneca on the top part of the screen here. He's going to get this puck off this play, and one motion just powers it over to Granlund. He does the rest. And look at the screen in front.
It's just that hold from Granlund, right? And this play, maybe no business getting there, but he does find it. He's going to celebrate there as Granlund just waited. That hitch right there, waiting for the screen to come across. Perfectly labeled shot.
Away from Nurse. Gauthier to the goal line. Mikael Granlund. He has Kreider in front. Lacombe. Seneca won't get it. Great stick, Wallman. Seneca across. A set. A shot. They score! From the far side, Mikael Granlund with a hat trick. And Anahheim is within one.
And a great keep in by Kreider earlier. And then see how Granlund's so down deep there. And this play by Seneca, it's a hard pass through the seam. It's a rocket, and Granlund has the skill to stop it, pause, and Jarry not happy there. Gets a little twisted up, and look at Granlund. He just waits it out and goes across that crease.
Does that go off the boot, too? Right there of Darnell Nurse, and goes up, but...
Good pickup. What a game. Killorn now, back out. A shoot in. Anahheim tries to seal the wall. Draisaitl banks it out. Here comes McDavid. Bullseye.
Little turnover. There goes Connor McDavid.
It was a nice bit of poise, too, from Bouchard with bodies up.
The Edmonton Oilers coming off their 6-5 overtime win here Saturday night. Matthias Ekholm as the Hats cascade down his first career Hattie. The icing on the cake here at Rogers Place.
Guy who does all the dirty work in the defensive zone. The crowd is shouting, shoot. Oh, look at that.
The 7-game winning streak for Anahheim will end. The Edmonton Oilers get it done tonight. They defeat the Ducks 7-4.